Well, hello, Sandeep. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm so excited to have you. It's amazing. We're going to run a workshop together. So I'm really happy to have you. How are you doing, Sandeep?
Fantastic. Thank you, Anton. I'm delighted to be talking to you on this subject of the retreat, which has so much in store for so many people in and around. How do you pronounce the place? Is it Nice or Nice?
It's a Nice, Nice.
Nice. All right. I'm going to keep it to Nice as far as I can, but I just love calling it nice. It's so nice.
It is. It is. It's this beautiful place on the French Riviera where I'm very happy to live since now more than a year. So Sandeep, you're the founder of Renewalism, which is a movement, and you're an inner power, energy, and mindfulness coach. And right now you're in Mexico. That's also exciting, and you're going to come soon to France. I'm Antoine Dutosier. I'm a corporate well-being coach. And together, the two of us, we are co-hosting this workshop on June the 3rd and 4th on the French Riviera in Golfe Juan, which is a small town, 30 minutes train from Nice. Very easy to access by public transport, by car. There will be a free parking space available by car if you decide to join us by car. There's trains, there's buses going there. So it's a very easy place to access, and it's a natural surrounding, natural, beautiful garden where we're going to run a workshop about Reiki and Qi Gong. So my first question, Sandeep, to you is, what is Reiki and what is Qi Gong? Maybe some people are not so familiar with that. Could you explain a bit more?
Absolutely. I find that a lot of people have heard these terms somewhere. They've heard the word Tai Chi and Reiki and things, but familiarity with that is one thing, and actually practicing it is another. And I'm so happy, Anton. I know that you are a burnout coach. You help people get out of stress, and you've been doing amazing work with so many companies. This is a program that we can take to companies, we can take to individuals, and we're taking it in that natural environment you said, because Qi, which is part of Qigong, and Ki, which is part of Reiki, are both the same things. And this Qi Ki refers to life force energy, the energy that connects us with nature, the energy that is in each one of us, which puts us in high spirits, low spirits. And always, when we do something in nature, we find that we are replenishing that energy, which is why when we go to a hill station, we feel so charged up, right?
We do,
Or
absolutely.
next to a lake, things like that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be learning how to work with Qi, that is Qi Gong, and learning how to channel universal life force, which is Reiki, so that we can actually help in healing ourselves and healing others. And in fact, Reiki is a certificate program where at level 1 you can get yourself to become a channel to take that divine energy into healing of emotional, psychological, as well as physical problems, and stay on top of your health. So that's kind of what we're laying out here. Very useful for
Fantastic.
corporate people, extremely useful for individuals. And we invite all of you to pop by.
Yeah, as you say, it's all about energy and how to manage energy. And I work with clients who are, on the verge of burnout or coming out of burnout or inside burnout because they don't know how to manage their energy on a daily basis. But it's so important through the movement of the body and using the breath and the correct understanding of how energy works, you
Right.
can actually improve your energy, right? But can you tell us a little bit more about energy work, how we can use it for a better life, a better personal life, and also for our business? How can this type of energy work? It seems kind of maybe somewhere a bit up in the clouds. How can that actually help you for a business?
Yes, a lot of people think it's woo-woo stuff, but it's not when you understand what it is, because it is what we are all about: the mind, the body, and the spirit, right? We all agree that there are three parts of us: the mind, body, and spirit. We do understand the mind, we understand the body, we understand the connection between mind and body also. And there's a lot of neuroscientific research that's gone into establishing a lot of these things. But when it comes to spirit, we don't understand so much because we kind of relegate it into the spiritual, religious segment. But it's spirit is, like I said a moment before, high spirits, low spirits, free spirits, all those things that drive us. That's our energy. So connecting with mind, body, and spirit is connecting with the mind, body, and energy. And how it helps us in organizations is, it is the pillar of personal performance and team productivity. It stands at the substrate of that, because when your energies connect, like when you're in a group of friends, you're not so stressed.
It's true.
Why should you be stressed in a workplace? Because your energies are not connecting. How can you change that for relationships? How can you deliver your best? Because you know how to tap your energy, you know how to move it. And I am not a burnout case myself, but I'm a highly stressed senior executive. In fact, I was running a consulting company when I started questioning, what is this that I'm doing? And that's what led me to discovering these aspects, discovering for myself. They have been known for thousands of years, but I went to the Himalayas. I studied with Tibetan lamas. I was there in the monasteries. I learned from Taoist and Zen masters. And I have been distilling that for the last 15 years with results on myself and on workshops that I've conducted across 4 continents. And people see the shift in the first 5 minutes. They see how it makes them so much lighter. And that's the load of contamination, energetic contamination, which is pulling our spirits down. So if we can move all that, and we can know how to move that at will, and we can move it maybe multiple times a day, we would be bringing down stress levels, and we would be bringing up happiness and health and creating harmony all over the place. So that's my promise to each one of you, that in this 2-day workshop, you're going to be in a sense in complete control of your health, happiness, and harmony.
That's so true, and that's so nicely put. The fact that the workplace often has all this competition, and people don't know how to collaborate, to align their energies together, and to have a better teamwork. And also as individuals, of course, in couples, in families. So that's so lovely put. And the fact that you have all this experience, all these years. I've also myself traveled, lived 5 years in Thailand, 2 years in Peru, having all sorts of experiences, looking into myself and into balance and consciousness. And I also bring my part to this workshop. So I'm so excited about this. Tell us, Sandeep, who should join the workshop? Who is the best fit for this specific workshop?
Great question, really. Because if you're listening to this, you might be wondering, well, is it for me? Is it not for me? And while I would be tempted to say that everybody is body, mind, and spirit, so everybody will make an internal transformation with this, I would especially recommend this to the middle level executives. If you're in your 30s, between 30 and 40, 45, before you get into that midlife crisis kind of thing, before you get into a space where you are in a vicious cycle of not knowing how to deal with the growing responsibilities on you, you've got to know how to do this. Because then you are future-proof. You're ready for the future. And another segment for which this is extremely good is your parents. If you're in your 30s, 40s, your parents are at a level where they are more vulnerable. And modern medicine has done wonders with what they have by way of life support and sustainability. But what they say in ancient wisdom, prevention is better than cure. Because cure, especially from the Western medical perspective, always has the side effects. And then we are always, growing from 3 tablets a day to 6 to 9 to 12 to 15. And there's no stopping that till we have so much of a chemical infusion that it takes us away. A lot of deaths are by medicine. And that is the sad reality of things. but they're just happening in the 80s and 90s instead of happening in the 60s and 70s. So what I would say is that people who are in their 60s and 70s would learn how to use their energy for a happier and more healthy, longer life with less dependencies on external chemicals, and generate those chemicals internally more effectively. The way the ancients have done. You remember those Taoist masters with Chinese guys with long white beards, all that?
With long beards.
Yeah, they used to live 600 years and stuff like that.
It's true. It's something that's been fascinating for me since I started on my path 11 years ago, is that, I went to the East, to Asia, and I discovered that the approach is holistic. You look at the entire person, the entire being, whereas the Western science, as you said, just looks at the symptoms and try to put, a Band-Aid on an infected wound, not looking at the causes of the problem. And it's time to bridge the beautiful Western science, the microscopic, knowledge and technology, with the ancient wisdom coming from the East, and that's also the work you want to do. So I think we're so very well aligned, and that's why it's so exciting for us to have this workshop together. Thanks so much, Sandeep. It's coming up pretty soon. It's on the 3rd and 4th of June on the Riviera, and we're very excited to have you. And if you have any questions, please, and Sandeep, Please, if you have a question first.
I don't have a question, but it just struck me that this could be the best Mother's Day gift you could give if your mom is French, because the 4th of June is French Mother's Day.
That's true. That's true.
What can be better than doing the program together? Or if you can't make it, gift it to her, and maybe she'll teach you. In fact, women participating in my earlier programs I found has been very effective, because then they are the ones who change the family. The men change themselves.
It's true. Women are interconnected and social beings, and it's such a power that they have to bring that to the entire group, to the entire family. So what a beautiful gift for your mother, for yourself, if you are a mother, to attend the workshop. We hope to see you there. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Sandeep and to myself on social media, by email. All the links, all the email addresses will be in the description of these videos. Hope to see you there, and have a great day. Thanks, Sandeep.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.